He was always told, "Big boys don't cry." He learned to be the good boy, the one who never made a fuss, the one who could handle anything on his own. So, he built a wall around his feelings just to get by in his own family. But now, as a man, does life feel kind of empty? Do you ever find yourself in a room full of people but feel completely alone? You might mistake this numbness for strength, but it's really the ghost of a little boy who was taught his feelings were a problem. If this sounds like you, I want you to hear this. You're not broken, and you're not alone. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on why emotionally neglected boys struggle as men, and take the first step toward understanding that secret emptiness. Childhood emotional neglect, or SEN, is one of the most invisible yet powerful experiences a person can go through. It's not about what your parents did, it's about what they failed to do. It's the lack of emotional validation, comfort, and support when you were growing up. For boys, this often gets a toxic boost from a societal message that's been around for generations, that being emotional is a sign of weakness. When a boy cries and is told to man up, or his feelings are just ignored, he learns a crucial lesson for survival. My emotions are not welcome here. To fit in with his own family, he adapts by walling off his feelings. This becomes a lifelong habit, following him into adulthood and leaving him feeling cut off from his own inner world. Today, we're breaking down the 6 most common struggles that emotionally neglected boys face as grown men. Let's see how many of these feel familiar. Section 1. A chronic feeling of emptiness and numbness. The first and most common struggle is a secret, persistent feeling of emptiness. It's not exactly sadness, and it's not quite depression. It's more like a void. You might have a great life on the surface, a career, a family, friends, but you still feel like you're on the outside looking in, just watching your life happen. This is emotional numbness, a defense mechanism your brain built to handle feelings that were ignored or unwelcome in your childhood. Because your emotions weren't validated, your brain learned to turn the volume down on them to protect you. The problem is, that defense mechanism is still running, and it doesn't just block out pain, it blocks out joy, excitement, and true connection too. You might find it hard to feel much when you receive affection, or struggle to connect with big moments that should be happy or sad. But recognizing this emptiness isn't a sign that you're defective. In fact, that feeling of nothing is a sign that there's a whole world of emotion waiting for you on the other side of that wall. The emptiness isn't a flaw, it's a roadmap pointing directly to what needs to be healed. Section 2. Radical self-reliance and a fear of vulnerability. Does the phrase, "I'm good, I don't need anyone," sound like your personal motto? The second struggle is a fierce, almost compulsive self-reliance. Men who were emotionally neglected often take pride in their independence, seeing any need for help as a weakness. But this isn't true strength, it's a trauma response. As a boy, you learned that your emotional needs wouldn't be met, so you simply stopped showing them. Now, as a man, vulnerability feels terrifying. Opening up, asking. Section 4. Repeating the same old story in relationships. One of the most painful ways SEN shows up is how it quietly sabotages your closest relationships. When you don't experience emotional connection as a child, you often grow up with an insecure attachment style. You might have an avoidant attachment style, where you shut down emotionally, keep your partner at a distance, and value your independence more than intimacy. Your partner might complain that you feel distant, or that they can't get close to you. Or you might lean toward an anxious attachment style, where you're constantly worried you're not enough. You need endless reassurance, and you become clingy, which ironically pushes people away. Some men even have a disorganized attachment style, a confusing mix where you crave closeness one minute and then pull away in fear the next. You might become emotionally unavailable or withhold affection, leaving your partner feeling just as invisible and lonely as you did as a boy. This isn't because you don't care. It's because you're running on an old program that says intimacy is dangerous. Section 5. The harsh inner critic and the people pleaser. The fifth struggle is living with a relentless inner critic. When a child's emotional needs are ignored, they don't think, my parents are struggling to meet my needs. They think there must be something wrong with me. That feeling of being fundamentally flawed gets carried straight into adulthood. This inner critic is the voice that's always telling you you're not good enough, that you have to be perfect, and that any mistake is a total disaster. This can lead to two opposite but related behaviors. On one hand, you might become a chronic people pleaser, believing you have to earn your spot in people's lives by putting their needs ahead of your own. This is a fast track to burnout and resentment. On the other hand, that fear of failure can make you withdraw from the world, avoid trying new things, and live a smaller life to avoid any chance of being judged. In both cases, your life is being run by a deep-seated shame that was planted in you years ago. Section 6. Using distractions to numb the pain. The final struggle is relying on outside things to numb that inner emptiness. When you can't connect with healthy emotions, your brain will often look for intense external noise to feel something, or to feel nothing at all. This can look like workaholism, where you pour every ounce of energy into your job to avoid the quiet moments alone with your own thoughts. It might be turning to alcohol or other substances to muffle the nagging feelings of loneliness. For others, it's compulsive behaviors like gambling, endless video gaming, or pornography to get a temporary high that distracts from the pain underneath. These behaviors are not a moral failing. They're a coping mechanism. They are a desperate search for feeling in a world that has gone numb. Seeing them as a strategy for survival, rather than a character flaw, is the first step toward finding healthier ways to feel alive again. If this feels heavy, take a breath. Awareness comes before change. Healing from the emptiness. Recognizing yourself in these patterns is tough, but it's the most important step you can possibly take. These struggles are not a life sentence. They are not who you are. They're the aftershocks of what happened to you, and since they were learned, they can be unlearned. Healing isn't about erasing your past. It's about building a future where you're finally fully connected to yourself. So, what's the first step? The journey back to yourself starts small. Here are 3 real, actionable things you can start doing today. First, learn the language of your feelings. You have to learn what you were never taught. Start a simple daily practice. At least once a day, just pause and ask yourself, what? This looks like him going silent, physically leaving the room, or just saying you're right to make it stop. This isn't a manipulation tactic to punish you. It's a panicked, automatic response to feeling completely unsafe and out of control. The path to healing. If you've been nodding along, you might feel overwhelmed. But by being here, you've given the invisible problem a name. So, where do you go from here? Healing is a journey, but meaningful change is absolutely possible. The goal isn't to blame parents, it's to learn the emotional skills he was never taught. Here are a few places to start. Learn to identify emotions. The journey begins with just noticing. It can be as simple as journaling for 2 minutes a day. Today, I felt anxious when my boss sent that email. It's like learning the language of his own heart. You can gently support this by asking curious, non-judgmental questions like, do you think that felt more like stress or disappointment? Practice self-compassion. That inner critic has had the microphone for too long. It's time to replace that voice with a kinder one. A powerful first step is to start treating himself with the same kindness he would give a friend. Reading just one book on this, like Dr. Jonas Webb's Running on Empty, can be a game changer. Learn healthy coping mechanisms. Instead of shutting down, he can learn to self-soothe. Simple breathing exercises, like a 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, and 6-second exhale, can calm the nervous system. Getting active is another amazing way to process bottled up energy. Seek professional support. Therapy offers a safe space to unpack all of this and build new skills for connection. For a man taught to be self-reliant, asking for help takes incredible courage. It isn't a sign of weakness, it's the ultimate sign of strength. Step by step, he's learning to finally feel at home in his own skin. If this video hit home, you likely sense the distance in your relationship isn't from a lack of love, but a lack of emotional tools. The man you love isn't broken, he's wounded, someone who learned to survive by closing off a vital part of himself. Understanding these signs can unlock a new level of empathy, shifting your relationship from frustration to compassion. Compassion doesn't mean tolerating hurtful behavior. It means you finally understand where it's coming from. And for any men watching this, please hear me. Your feelings matter. You are not invisible. You are not flawed. You deserve real connection, and you have the power to build the emotionally rich life that's been waiting for you. If this was helpful, please share it. If you feel comfortable, tell me in the comments which sign hit you the hardest. You never know who you might make feel less alone. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.